Hello, this is your Life Path Tarot reading for fire signs. That is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, all the fire signs. And this is a reading for the second part of July. So that's from now till the beginning of August, that sort of time. So let's have a look at what is happening for you, fire signs. You are the wands of the tarot. You're the wands suit, all fire and energy. You're the leaders, the innovators, the inventors, the inspirers, the visionaries. And I'm going to be looking at what energy you're bringing into this reading. So, what are you bringing into this, the last 2 weeks of July? And then looking at your goals, your ambitions, strengths, weaknesses, looking at the steps then that you can take to make the most of achieving those goals, making the most of what's left of the month. And we'll look finally at what the outcome is, what you can hope to achieve if you follow those steps. Okay, let's have a look. And first off, we're looking at the energy that you're coming into the month, this half of the month with. And right, okay, so you start off right in your energy. Fire signs, you are the wands. And this is you. So you have come through the wars. You've come through the wars with resilience. And sometimes it's only been your motivation that's kept you going. But here you are. You've kept going through it and you are coming out of it now. And yeah, this is so the second energy that you're bringing in is awakening. So you've got um, you've got the end in sight. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. New things are occurring to you. A refreshment of your spirit, of your motivation, your passion, your energy. So that's all good. That's all good. But you have taken a bit of a beating. You have been in the wars. It hasn't been easy. So this awakening is, yeah, it is the light at the end of the tunnel. You can rest assured it is the light. It's not an oncoming train. It is the light at the end of the tunnel. So what is your goal for this month? Oh, right. Okay. Don't be alarmed. This is all good stuff. Doesn't look like it, but it is. You've got the devil. So your goal this month then is, and this might be part of the awakening, it's to get through your limiting self-beliefs and blocks. It's to get through habits that are holding you back, beliefs that are holding you back. Maybe addictions, could be minor addictions like, oh, I always have to do this or I always have to do it that way. But getting through your limitations, they're self-limitations. They're not anything outside of you. It is purely you. This is your goal. It's not. So it could be anything from going to the gym more often to having total, complete, and unshakable self-belief. This is your goal. Overcoming any limits, any self-imposed limits on you. What's getting in the way of that is, this is a very interesting position for this card because this is the world, which is usually the most fortunate card in the pack. But so what's getting in the way is perhaps your inability to trust your higher self to guide you and lead you, and trust your higher self to know what is right for you. So it's possibly an inability to see from a higher perspective, to be in touch with your higher self and look at these for what they are, self-imposed limitations, something that you can do something about. Might be difficult, but you can do something about it. So limitation, bit of a limitation, taking the higher ground, being your higher self, contacting your higher self, seeing things from a higher perspective. Okay, so your strengths that are going to help you in this, in achieving this goal. Right, we have got the Nine of Swords. So your strength is your ability to look at things objectively, to look at your thoughts and your beliefs, and to literally climb the ladder out of despair. So if your self-imposed limitations or self-doubts or self-imposed blocks are causing you a bit of stress, um, sorrow, disappointment, depression, even, you have got the ability to climb out of them by objectively looking at and challenging each one of them individually from a strong objective viewpoint, not letting feelings about them overwhelm you, not letting yourself get bogged down in negative thoughts, but actually looking clearly and decisively at each of these things that's holding you back, looking at it, assessing it, and knowing that you can do something about it, and knowing what it is that you can do something about it, and doing whatever it is that you can do about it to lift you out of this, almost a sense of despair, possibly, sometimes. Maybe not as bad as that, but sometimes maybe. So that's your strength that will help you in this couple of weeks. So the environment in which this is happening is, this is you again. Not Ace one, Page of Wands. So Wands is your tarot energy, fire signs. And you want to move on to something new. You sense there are new opportunities, there's new inspiration, new openings out there. You sense that you are capable of so much more and you want to get on with it. And this is holding you back. You have become awakened to the idea that you have so much more to give. There's so much more that you could be doing. And this is the environment at the moment in which you can start to do this. You can start to move on, do new things, new paths opening up for you. So that's the energy that you're bringing in. So you've been through the wars. You've had an awakening. You see that a lot of the problems that you had, a lot of the wars that you've been through have been because of your own self-doubts, blocks, and you want to be free of them now. You have the strength to do that. You have the ability to look at your thoughts objectively and get them sorted out. And you are in an environment which is encouraging you. You want to move on. You want new opportunities, and they are out there. You can see them, you can sense them, and you want them. So what are the steps you need to take to move into those new paths? Make use of that inspiration. So the first thing you have to do before you do anything else, again, it is your energy, fire signs, wands in the tarot. You need to step into your power, your energy, your motivation, your passion, your leadership, your visionary nature. Sit in the throne of your own power. This is what you need to do first. Maybe because you've been through the wars a little, maybe because the problem is self-doubt and limiting beliefs. You need to be fully awake to your power, your ability to inspire, your ability to lead, your own motivation, passion, enthusiasm, all of that, all of those high energy things that you have going for you. Recognize your power, recognize your leadership. Okay, the next thing you have to do, so having done that, having sat a bit, taken some time to be mindful of that, meditate on that, just feel that, just be in that, just sit yourself down on your throne of power. Be there, be the King of Wands, be the King of Fire. Girls and boys, it's not, it is, the tarot is gender neutral. We all have these powers. We all have kings in us and queens in us, and emperors and empresses and everything else. So it's whatever you are, whoever you have the authority of kingship within you. And once you've done that, you need to, right, this is the Seven of Wands. So this is again your power, Wands power for fire signs. You need to stand your ground, which indicates that there's a need to stand your ground, which maybe means there's going to be a bit of conflict there, that you're going to have to stand up for what you believe in, stand up for what you are inspired by, stand up for what you know is the right way for you. So you may be facing a little bit of conflict. Don't worry, you have everything you need to get through it. And it is literally just standing your ground, setting your boundaries, and knowing, because you do know, because you have been sitting in your power, knowing what it is you want, what's right for you, and what you're going to do, and what you want to happen. And to help you do that is the Six of Cups. So this is perseverance helped by almost memories of the past. So maybe basking in your past glories, basking in things that you enjoyed when you were younger, or even going as far back as when you were a child. Memories, old enthusiasms, old hobbies, interests, all of that will help to support you. You know what those are, or you will know what they are when they come up, and they will help to support you. So that's looking a bit of nostalgia in there, definitely a feeling of a bit of nostalgia, and basking in past glories. What did you do when you were younger? What did you enjoy when you were a child? How did you feel? What did you want to be when you were grown up, when you were younger? Maybe that's what's supporting you now. Maybe this is your opportunity to be that. Where did it, why did you forget about it? Why did you shelve that dream? Maybe that's what you need now, to keep persevering, keep you going. Even though there's a bit of conflict and you need to stand your ground, maybe it is a dream from the past that will help you to do that. And if you do that, the outcome finally is the Ace of Cups. So an ace is good energy coming in. It's feelings. So you're going to feel good about, whatever it is that you achieve, whatever it is you start to do, whatever it is you get through, you're going to feel good about it. So you're going to get through those blocks, you're going to get through those limiting beliefs, and it is going to leave you free with an open heart, open feelings, free to move forward. I'm just going to clarify this because I feel there is more to say about this. So I'm just going to draw another couple of cards to see what more there is. Oh, there is more. Okay. So getting through those blocks is, so we've got the Eight of Cups. Getting through those blocks is going to leave you free to leave something behind. So something emotional. So maybe going back to this, maybe it's something in your past that you need to leave behind. Maybe something is keeping you tied. Maybe it is nostalgia, but it's something that you can let go of now. So something that's been maybe a bit disappointing, a bit not quite what you wanted. It's time to leave it. Doing this, following this path will allow you to do that. And it's something that has been holding you back for quite some time. Old feelings. So it's nothing physical. It's nothing that is actually there. It's just feelings about things. You have the chance to leave them behind. Take those steps, take the steps that we've outlined, and it will give you the opportunity to leave them behind. Just turn your back on them and find the path into a new landscape, a much richer, more rewarding landscape. And the second card, yep, your energy, you're back in your energy, you're back in Wands energy, fire signs. And it's the chance to start something new. So you've through all the blocks, you're through all the frustrations, all the limitations. This is your chance to start something new. So sometime in August, maybe more towards the end of August than right at the beginning, a new opportunity, new steps, a new start, a new project, a new venture, all the things you love, new inspiration. It's going to happen, and you'll have the chance to follow that, to take new steps, a new path for you. Okay, so that fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. That is you up until, I was going to say the beginning of August. I think it'd be a bit longer than that, more like the end of August. But good luck with it. Shedding old beliefs that you no longer need. It's going to be a great time. And August is going to be even better. And I will see you in August for a complete reading for that month. But until then, have a lovely time. Let me just find my off button.